So this is a beautiful place. So if you have ever visited Collie Hills, this is one more way that you can reach Collie Hills. By this side, if you go straight, and there you can find the route. Hey people, what's up? So I just wanted to update you with something I got newly purchased recently, that is the seat for my Honda Highness. So as you can see this clearly, let me take off my gloves. So it's a kind of retro looking seat. So this is just a seat cover, not exactly seat. So I have installed the rubber foam in this, so it's quite comfortable, and I was looking for the gel foam, but the problem is one of my Instagram friends suggested to go with this because the gel foam maybe it will be damaged because of the heat. So that I just wanted to go for this, and I don't want to take any risks. And now Honda has updated their seats for the new bikes, that is on 2023. So let's see how it goes, but I'm happy with what I got, and this vlog is just not about that, but I wanted to share something along the way. So let's get on the bike. And one more thing I want to update you about this riding jacket. Just look at this. If you are a person who is wearing this bag, look at this, it's completely off. So I will definitely not suggest you, if you're using it regularly, please don't buy this Noctex. I regret. So just I wanted to give you an update. And about this gloves, this is fantastic, I don't blame it at all. But about the riding jacket, I'm not happy. And let's go. Whoops, good feature. So by this weekend, there is one more news coming up, that is the Honda is planning for the ride again. That is on 19th of March 2023. We are going for a ride to Erkat. So we have already been there, but the person said it will be very different. We kind of face some off-road, not perfect off-roads, but kind of off-roads. Hopefully it will be better. So I hope it is visible for you. Yep. So this is the everyday route I travel. It's kind of very relaxing for me in the morning and evening as well. So I've been around more than 17,000 kilometers now. Exactly it's 17,167, and still I don't get bored. And I can feel every sense of this bike, like everything is like in my muscle memory. I can remember everything. So if there is something wrong with this bike, I can sense it. So I think everyone can connect with me, whoever is having bike and they are riding it for a long time. They kind of know with the sound what is wrong with the bike. And regarding the seat comfort of the Sahara seat, it's nice, and rubber foam is nice. Thankfully I changed this because the previous one was just the seat cover, and I just don't like it. And one more thing I wanted to change is the tank cover that is provided by the Honda Big Wing, which is also very bad. And I don't prefer any tank cover, rather I prefer saddle, or you call as pannier. Yeah, exactly. So I prefer pannier bags, whatever you call it. So it's kind of nice, especially the tan or leather finished will be perfectly suited for the look of bike. So as my bike is now close to service, that is 17,500 kilometers, now it's 17,169. What is actually happening is like I can feel heating issues. Yes, the heating is there. As I said, the oil will be almost dead or completely dead because I'm traveling every day. So unless I change the oil, this heat is going to be there. I am found that this may affect my bike's performance and engine's quality maybe. So many suggested me to go for the Motul 300V. You know what? Actually, I tried it. Don't say it to anyone. So I tried it once and I was so comfortable with it. The smoothness, wow, it was amazing. But the problem is, so I feel like it is kind of a little viscous comparing to the standard 10W40 and sorry 10W30, and that is what I tried was 10W40 Motul 300V. So I missed the popping sound that is coming out of the bike while the engine free flows, so that when you release the throttle it'll be like tock tock tock. Yeah, I missed that sound. So I felt, oh, there is something wrong with my bike. So I just went back to the same oil, stock oil again. I mean, after the service actually. So I drove around 5,000 kilometers with that oil. I love the performance of it, but I don't feel very comfortable using a different oil in my Honda. So I just came back to the same thing, and it's quite good now. It's a nice road. I wish I would show you this road in the morning because it's so beautiful. Every side it's like covered with trees. You know, a perfect place to ride. Just let me know in the comment if you're from other states and if you've been to Tamil Nadu, especially the Koli Hills. Just mention your memories because riders like to come here. You know what? My dream started here actually when we went to the Koli Hills with my family. So we took 2 cars and it was like about 6 years ago, maybe 6 or 7 years maybe, I'm not sure. But we saw a bunch of bikers, like all of it are super bikes, very nice bikes that I didn't see before, and they were waving at me. I felt happy. I waved back. It happened, and there I catched. There I wanted a bike, so I was asking my father. I said I want a bike. I asked my father, and he refused because he is always advising me that don't use bikes often. Rather get a second-hand car for a very cheap price, drive it because it is safer. But safe is not always fun, you know. Actually, it doesn't go in that way, but bikes are not meant for it. It's a different kind of experience. Unless you drive it, you cannot experience it. So I wanted a bike and I was looking at Himalayan, which was in my mind for a long time. I wanted to get it because I want to travel for a long distance. But after trying Honda, I was impressed. The second thing is not only just impression, but what actually happened was the Royal Enfield service is not good is the term that I heard from most of the friends as well as many YouTubers. But still I wanted to go for it. But the thing is, it's my hard-earned money. It's my first investment in bikes. I don't want to take a big risk. So it's just a bike for people who are doing service and things, but it's a lot of emotions and investment for me. And I am very sure that you can also connect to what I say. You earned and you worked hard for this bike, for any bike. So it's not about the budget, but any bike. And if people are treating your bike like nothing, you feel kind of very bad, right? So have you felt it? If yes, just mention it in the comment, because Honda services are good, especially in the Salem. So I'm so happy with the service because they are very, very kind. They're very good. So I kind of can share the things, the problems that I faced, because I used to tell them a lot of problems that I notice, and they'll be like, oh nah, we'll take care of this, it's a normal problem. No, they actually look into it. They kind of give reasons for it. That's kind of very good. That is what I want. I want the perfect knowledge, like what is actually there, what is happening with my bike. So I am very curious to know what are the things that is happening. So I think in that way I am very happy, I'm very satisfied. And problems, till now I didn't face any major problems. And you can see my and long drives, I've been to many places. I'm so happy that I purchased this bike. Okay, it's not just about the bike and the mission, but also the feeling that I got after during the travel. The moments were priceless. I got many people, I got socialized, new friends. I catched them up. So we again came together, we planned individual rides, we went for rides. I hope everyone in this Honda would have undergone the same kind of story, because they arrange the group rides often. That's a very good thing to socialize. Actually, I can see many people, very like-minded people, come together. We kind of share the knowledge about the car, which is so, I mean the bike. This car made me say the car. Oh my god, I'm slow. So yeah, that is the thing. I kind of feel a noise in my bike. I don't know what. Maybe in my helmet, wind noise, I'm not sure. So I want to give it to the service as soon as possible. Now it's 17,176. Maybe after reach home it will be around 195 maybe, I'm not sure. Usually I rev the throttle while I get roads, but now I am fond of the wind noise, so I am just keeping it down. That's it. The best part about this biking is I always see people who are very kind and nice in bikes. I don't know how it works. If I find someone riding along me, because usually many people don't ride randomly with me, but if suppose I'm going like this, some biker is coming here, that's a kind of happiness for me. I used to give some signals. We used to ride together for some distances. That happens sometimes while I return back to my home. Morning I'll be in hurry, I'll be rushing, and yeah, that is how it works. During this flyovers, your bike will struggle in the 5th gear. It'll beg you to reduce the gear. You cannot find the enough torque to just pass it up. So you will be forced to downshift the gear, as I said already. And in mountains, that becomes a problem. You will never reach this gear, of course, but still you should be always keeping your foot on the gears to bring up the torque again. I don't know whether I'm the only person, with Honda facing this. Maybe Royal Enfield guys are happy now. Maybe Royal Enfield is better in this. What is that? Oh, just a leaf. Oh my god, cute doggy. Hi guys, I'm back home. So time is about going to be around 7:50 something. And so before ending this video, I'm going to tell you something. That is, if you are above 19, if you want to just explore, if you want to just ride a bike, just go get a bike. Go on if you have a bike. And if you don't, keep on dreaming. One day you'll get a bike. Because that is how I got my bike. I was having Honda Shine. But the problem was, I was not very used to this long drives. And this is the first time I have a freedom to go anywhere I want, do anything I wanted to. Especially if you are an introverted person. if you like to stay home for a lot of time, I suggest you to get a bike so that you are alone, but you can go as far as your potential is. So that's amazing thing. So it's not about the bike, but it's about your willpower and confidence maybe. Because I had Shine, I would have taken it, went for a long ride, but I don't have a proper knowledge about it, and I don't have a very good experience in this bike for long rides. So gain certain knowledges. I need the technical knowledges of how to handle a bike if there is any accident situations, like very panic situations, how to brake. I mean, and there are a lot of stuffs you wanted to learn. I can suggest you many channels. And if you wanted to learn something about bikes, yes, it is very good. Before starting any long drives, or if you wanted to travel for a long distance, I suggest you to not only get the equipments that you require, get the bike you require, but also get used to the skills, learn the skills, and then move on so that it will be good for you. Out of my experience, my first long drive, that is not exactly first, but the ride that I expected the most was ended up very horribly, because I didn't have a proper knowledge. I was not sleeping the before night. I was not taking the good food. No, actually I was empty stomach, and I started my travel around 6 o'clock. I went on. I felt dizzy. That's actually horrible. But there is a very good lesson learned with the horrible experience. So I suggest you to not do that, so that you can experience the real pleasure of riding. So if you are watching this channel, I'm sure that I'll update you all my experiences that I've had. After this, I am planning for some rides, and hopefully it will be good experience. Thank you for watching this video, for listening this long. Have a great day, guys. Bye bye.